side shoots between the wickets. Dupree clawing things back.
Well, a very strange round here. Zipex trying to go by himself there towards Secret. A little bit sloppy now from Aatralis. Bomb is down. Jack's behind them. It looks like this round will work out for G2. Perfect little flank coming in. Oh, not the shot you want to be taking with the Deagle.
Dupree should find him. You can hear him. He's looking high. Jack's got the perfect position. Dupree doesn't know, does adjust, and deals with it. Great movement of his mouse. Down 2v2.
Oh my god, how are they winning this?
He's shooting ducks.
Oh, Hunter didn't want to be
How did
spotted
this fall
there.
apart?
I don't know. It was looking so fantastic for them as well, Chad. I totally agree. So bomb down towards main. He's coming from Secret. Won't be able to deny it. And there's only two options for him. Main entrance or the vent itself.
It's been heard now.
What? So can we have a recap?
So many shots. Okay, so right there, G2 actually did fantastic with moving around the map. We saw as they were coming up Secret, they completely caught Aatralis off guard. We just catch up with our head-to-head that we highlighted before the game. These are the two AWPers. Device now 5-5, Kenny 3 and 7. But look, what's going on in that scenario was Mental now in that lower 1-on-2 situation, and now here and bailing them out of what could have been a round for G2.
Well, Kenny told us if things are going well, you'll see him playing his game, finally opening picks, and there's one for G2 delivered. That's two opening picks for Kenny. This time, unfortunately, he doesn't hold on to it for long. Dupree beheading Jax.
Dupree's on something wild tonight.
He looks like a beast right now. This is similar scenes to what we saw earlier in the week as well. And next up, it doesn't look good for him. There's the first Dupree.
Here we go.
Going to take him down. There's the double. Finally, a round looking promising here for the likes of G2. 4 versus 2. And a bit of a wallbang attempt there. One bullet hits towards Hunter. And we've got Kenny S rotating back towards outside. Nice shoulder M4. And we've got a 4 versus 1. Money still low for Aatralis, even after a 7-0 start.
Any more damage he can inflict here then, financial or otherwise. It's worth the investment of time. So 45 seconds, if you've got a drink, go grab it. Zipex is going to be here a while. Cup of tea.
Yeah, if he can get 2 more kills, there's another magic number we got floating around here, and that's keeping the CTs to only 2 individuals alive. Makes it much more difficult when the money situation is like it is to drop weapons across. Fortunately, they have max loss bonus. So with this, they'll just tick on down to 2,900, 2,400 as they start to pick up some rounds here.
Does find one, but quickly caught. Nice trade, nice setup from G2, but Nexa gets all the credit there. Double kill in the yard, he finds another. Kenny with the open. Let's see it from Device's POV. I'm looking at the left-hand side if you're interested, just to see how much time he had to react. Yeah, just a very long French leg, just popping out of the top of his screen.
So it looks to be the force buy here from Aatralis. Not going to allow G2 to build up a massive amount of cash themselves. They got 4 Tech 9s and AK-47. To me, outside smokes. Get those pistols down quickly towards the lower bomb side and see if you can swarm the rotating players here. It's a nice adjustment. Makes a lot of sense on paper. We'll see how it goes for them in practice.
Big commitment to the spray from Hunter and a good damage inflicted to the only rifler. He might want to throw that to someone else. Kenny in the vent with the AWP, but he's made it work. That was the first and the bomb. The rest are coming a little slow. Not flashed, not too worried. He's got Jackson support as well. Looks like G2 are handling this with ease. And great flicks from Kenny. Looks like he's warming up.
That's more like it. A couple of rounds in a row for G2 should lead to a third as well. This was the full investment for Aatralis. It hasn't yielded much until Zipex. He's gifted 2 now. They're really going to have to start thinking about this one. They can't afford to give up another rifle. Their money's not great either. It's looking like a fantastic round, but again, Alex, sloppy play towards the end. Why have they swung towards him?
I mean, he had 5 HP. I completely understand why. They want to get into this mindset of like, we're badasses, we're not scared of Aatralis, let's just finish this round off. But it does cost them an AWP and a rifle.
You had him locked in, right? He had a player towards Secret. He couldn't have gone anywhere, and it's cost you 2. Sure, it's not the end of the world, but hype round there that should have been raising morale has a bit of a bitter twist. We are going to see ourselves now with just $2,000 for Aatralis. Should be the eco, the full eco, I'd imagine, with $2,400 coming in next round. And a chance for it to catch our breath. What have we understood so far from this game? Aatralis looking red hot. G2, we've seen plenty of comebacks so far on the road to RIO, Alex. This is surely not looking good, but they can still win the half, bear in mind. Nuke has kind of closed in terms of the gap between the CTs and Ts.
It certainly has, but I think in the manner of which Aatralis were acquiring their rounds, it's definitely, reinforcing a lot of what the pre-match was setting the scene for.
I'm just trying to find any sort of kind of positive signs for G2 at this
I mean,
point.
the fact that they're about to string together, what, 3 rounds in a row? That's the positive.
Yeah.
And I'll be intrigued to see how far they can push it. Anything towards that ceiling of this gap before Aatralis go to their favoured side. I can just see disaster striking. You know, in my mind, I'm replaying the first time these teams met, and I'm watching that Dust 2 game play out, and every time we cut to G2 in, like, lower tons or long, they're catching nades, and then they're getting sprayed and wall-banged, and that's what I'm scared for in the second half.
Well, Kenny S will spot one towards outside. Remember, they've just got a Glocks and a single Desert Eagle here. They're going to buy up next round with a loss bonus. So Glaive is trying to cause a rotation here. No one's taking the bait as of yet because they've only seen one, and it wasn't the bomb carrier. So we'll see. Jack's challenge towards a ramp here. Should be able to pick up a few. His only real challenge will be made just now with the Desert Eagle. Zipex did have armor, but he was the first player down. Glaive coming in from lower. There could be a chance of a kill here, but dealt with a couple of CTs in position, and still a nice shot from Device, but probably all they find. Debris is left with 30 HP and no head. PV1000 to close things out there, 7-3. As expected, there is 3 rounds in a row there for G2, but here come the AK-47s again, and we've got a beat stream going on between Ninjas in Pajamas and Heretics for 5th place, if I'm not mistaken, Alex.
Bang on. You are bang on there. 5th, 6th is up for grabs right there, and
Got you, bro. I got you.
oh dear.
Breaking all of the skylights so that they can get their utility into that top side. Lots and lots and lots of utility going to be deployed through there throughout this game. Oops, Kenny just singeing his toenails a little bit there. Outside smokes. This is the L-frame smokes. You'll be seeing these thrown out by Aatralis. Gives them a lot of space in yard to flex.
Yeah, you can really explore your options, take a lot of vision away from the CTs. Suggest you could enter towards the warehouse as well. We know Nexa likes to focus in this position. He likes to be serpent-like. Just managing to stay in the corners.
Serpent-like.
Yeah, it is a little bit. He likes to just...
Formation and pause.
Yeah, and it's a very good situation for Aatralis. Kenny missing that shot. He's hit it a couple of times now.
Look at the rotation lower. Look at all the players lower.
There are 4
There's
players.
4 of them!
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, Aatralis playing mind games. And now outside, Nexus hearing it all. He's going to piece this together. He's going to have to make a good call. He's been hunted down. Does find Dupree. Glaive will trade. And what's Aatralis move here? They look like to be picking up pace. Amanek's clearing Secret.
3 going towards Secret.
Well, with Amanek clearing this, he's going to be obviously getting everyone back up towards that top site. And there's the push. They're holding it from heaven. This is a peculiar
Box
round.
down.
So loose in the yard now and taking the duel. Nice catch from Hunter. Looks like they've done enough. One duel for Glaive. He's got a 1v2, and Kenny with the AWP will pull G2 into the 4th round. That was crucial.
Yeah, very odd situation there.
I know why they did the secret play, because it was going to pull Nexa away. They were always going to do that, right? Because normally with those smokes, they'll go into warehouse and take control of warehouse and then fight towards ladder. By going down secret, that's baited Nexa away. You saw that he's not going to chase them. He actually fell back towards the CT boxes, and the rotation had to come through the other players.
So the plan was just the sound cue and the presence was enough to move Nexa out of his warehouse's serpent-like spot.
And then that was so they could go back into warehouse and yard and take advantage of the fact that he wasn't so up close and personal. But unfortunately, that rotation from G2, it paid off at the right time.
Well, here comes the partial buy, the Tech 9 towards ramp. Kenny has opened things up, and Jax looks very comfortable. He's staying for the fight here, and he's got some backup from Nexa as well, but Device always seems to find a couple of kills here, and another clean round might come under a bit of scrutiny. You know, going to have the plan towards lower. Looks like that's almost certainly going to happen.
Device has been behind some of the most impactful Tech 9 frags I've seen since its reintroduction into the professional play. He's done it again, found a double kill. Will it translate into anything more? Zipek's giving it a go now, and Device has got himself the AK if he gets the timing on Hunter. He finds another head.
Way.
There's no way they do this to Dinks.
Both
Zipex, he's got them both bleeding, hemorrhaging, hamstrung.
He's alley-ooped Device here for the ace. He could actually convert this one. One more shot from the Tech 9 will take down Amanek.
No.
And that's surely it. Kenny S of the Orb. It was just Tech 9s. They got the opening 3 kills. And then Device stealing 2 away with the Tech 9. He finds the AK. They get the bomb down. An absolute pandemonium ensues here. Device will find the final kill. They'll win out the half. It's 8-4, and G2 are sent packing.
Oh, that Tech 9. Keep your eyes on that one, boys. I knew it would have a showing at some point in the road to Rio, but it took us to the grand finals.
Yeah, that's a very... Look at these first 2 kills. We just said it as well. That's the first 3 going in favor of G2. Bear in mind, they've got Tech 9s at the very top end, and all it takes is that 1 kill down towards lower, and that snowball, it turns into the
double
avalanche.
dink handcuff.
That was crazy.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's what the Tech 9's known for, the run and gun potential, not trying to get the kills, similar to getting those taps off. dinking them down, and that's perfect for Zipex. Money's still strong.
You're really starting to see the versatility of all these weapons come on through when Counter-Strike is being maximized, and with Zipex already down the vent against this low buy at G2 Esports, this could spell disaster. Do they know he's down there? Kenny could be in trouble. There's a flank. Kenny's outside. not in secret.
I mean,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. There still could be a flank. It's all still possible.
Oh, this is such strange Counter-Strike, but I sort of love it. This is what we were kind of speculating. What kind of approach will G2 have here? Apparently a very aggressive one. How he got that first kill as Aatralis fight back into the lobby. The wallbangs are attempted. Damage dished out on either side, but still, it will be now a 4-on-3. Kenny S, he'll pull one back, and Nexa, he's owned it.
This is brilliant stuff from G2. They've just thrown caution to the wind and said push. Put your pedal to the metal and go. They've pushed lobby, they pushed roof.
This is what they did. This is what they did when they first came together as a team.
This, right? I remember XMS on these mad flanks.
You and I personally saw this when we did ESL Pro League Season 10, right? Because that's going back a while.
It is, but you were very happy. You kind of got very giddy about this idea.
Yeah, because we knew their communication at that point was absolutely trash.
Yeah.
We knew that all 5 members could not communicate to a decent level because of the language barrier, and their result of when they were getting beaten by playing standard Counter-Strike was just using their individual ability and aim by going aggressive, by walking into lobby, by taking
aim
fights.
mapping it.
Exactly. And here they did the same thing. I have no idea how Dupree hit that shot. Like, how did they whiff? Yeah, how did they whiff that bad? He didn't have any idea.
Well, it will be G2 to pick up the round, and a force spike from Aatralis. They absolutely sending it towards the upper bomb site. They take a ton of damage. Amine will convert. And here we go once again. The brawl in the upper bomb site. First 2 kills for G2. No bomb to be planted as of yet. And then we've got Magis down towards lower. He's got the bomb in his back as well. So it could be a plan here. The Tech 9 tested once again. This time the rifle comes out on top.
I thought this could have been enough. Now with only Glaive and Magisk, unfortunately, it's more of a bomb plan and some damage. Kenny not interested. They'll be able to defuse now. Glaive will take himself an AK-47 and retreat. That is G2, keeping it competitive. It looked like it was a disaster at 7-0. Now we find ourselves at 6-8.
It's still a disaster in my mind.
You said just keep them under 6, we're already talking about 8.
But there's a real chance that they can get back into this, right? Because you're already seeing the mind games and certain strategies, just the one we highlighted a few rounds ago with forcing Nex's rotation. So that will come into play as well for G2 on their T side. And they're actually starting to get a chance to warm into the game now. It's good to see that Jax, a member who we pointed out last time these two teams played on Nuke, was punished. He's actually thriving, 16 kills to his name at this point. And Aatralis will take their first tactical timeout here.
Yeah, bear in mind, they were 7-0 down, so bringing this back, it's not looking too bad with that context. But the final round is certainly very important. Here's Jax, as Jad mentioned, he's doing very well so far, 16-9, 113 ADR, and he's actually top fragging for the squad right now as well. Beneath him will be Nexa, and hopefully see Hunter come online a little bit more as well. He has just hit double digits.
I didn't know Jax's second name was Jug.
I didn't know that either.
Damn. So
Big Jug.
He could be a juggernaut at times. It's certainly a possibility. We'll keep that one in mind. We'll put that in the back.
On almost every map on their CT sides, staying this active, staying this mobile, it goes against the grain. Whatever Aatralis think they've downloaded in terms of information, well, it's all wrong. We might have yard control, but we have no idea where the CTs are. Could they be totaled in topside? Have they stacked ramp? Is it just a general setup to be expecting? No. 3 lower, 1 towards ladder. Now time starts to become a bit of an issue here.
Kenny feeling brave here. He's going to have to be. Knows he needs to find the kill back in response. It's looking good. Looking very good. Takes Mages down, drops a smoke, suggesting he's fallen back, but he's stayed around.
Oh my god, I love it. He's going to dash device here. No, he's not. Very quick from Dever into the top site. 3 of them flooding in.
All 3 CTs are lower right now.
And they're ready. Glaive's holding the vent rotation. Oh, Nexa coming in from Secret. He has managed to get out of that choke point, but you can see Glaive is so prepared. That's the tightest of lines, but It does work out for the initial damage. Nexa working with 50.
Amanek will join in momentarily. Looks like he's coming in from heaven. Here comes the incendiary for Nexa. Not too bad. Won't bait them out, but won't yield a frag. Running out of time here, getting to the halfway mark, and Amanek will need both kills. Not going to get anything at all. Looking to give that final frag, and indeed it is. Aatralis enter the server 7-0 up, but G2...
Staying this active, staying this mobile, it goes against the grain.
I gave back my freedom, made me well. I can just feel it, no way to stop it. The sounds of the music, so through my bones. I can just taste it, no need to fight it. Cause I'm not here staying, it's back to my soul. The lightning and thunder flows and never stopping me.
The European final for ESL's Road to Rio. GG.bet odds have Aatralis as the hot favourite, and G2 have Aatralis as the hot favourite as well, according to the pre-game interview. But they've been throwing caution to the wind. We've seen Counter-Strike unlike that of yesterday's G2, and we're off to the pistol.
Yeah, it's been nice seeing them actually have a lot less pressure, mix things up, be
Kenny
unpredictable.
pushing hard with an AWP.
Yeah, exciting scenes, and now here comes the upper Molotov, and the first headshot delivered. Dupree down to 2 points of foul, be lucky to even get a frag at this point, but Magisk, he finished the first half with 2. He's equaled that total already, make it even better now after this pistol. That's going to be the round. Hunter, looking to see if he can cause any damage.
Are you joking? Magisk came into this half with 2 kills.
And he's now got 3 in the second half.
Well, that's incredible. He's just got his entire haul plus 1 in the first round of the second half. That's madness. And he is the impact player. First time you'll have seen him in the center of your screen as the impact player. Let's see it again. Oh,
Okay.
very satisfying USP frag.
Yeah, you always love a good USP and Deagle kills. I think they're some of the most satisfying frags.
When they're jumping in the air and you only click once.
It feels good. It feels real good. What else feels good is Aatralis managed to get a 9-6 first half after being down 11-4 in terms of opening duels. G2 were getting 11 of the 15 opening frags and still only able to convert 6 rounds. So problematic scenes ahead.
Yeah, that's for sure. This is the eco for G2 as well.
Just jabbing, he's coming in and out, stinging away, pulls out the USP, grabs a couple as well, teammates are swarming. The eco rounds are the most fun rounds, as long as you're versing them and not playing them.
Sure, that's a good point, especially when you know the Glocks are out as well. You can certainly have a lot of fun out there. Device, he'll manage to pick up 3 of them, managing to tag a couple of the scout, then finishing off with the USP. Beautiful shots here. Body shots in the first, dinks the second, or pings him, wherever you're from. And we'll get into round number 18, where the AKs will be coming up for sure. We've got 3 of them so far. Hunter and Amanek waiting to join. So, with no deaths in the previous round, Aatralis still have 2 MP9s on the scout here, but it's enough to win a round. If they do, it's considered a bonus victory, and we'll see if they can do it.
We certainly will. Going to be seeing the flame down early.
You might not have as much firepower, but they've certainly got the utility to back it up. That was impressive. Double grenades towards the silo, and perfectly deployed. Hunter goes down. He'll have nothing to say about this one. Trying the luck outside once again. Going to send absolutely everyone. With the AK-47's gun out. Looking to find a pick in response.
What a horrible way to start your first gun round. One of your star players taken out of the equation, but that is a great trade. 4v4 now and yard control granted.
Could still be very, very promising for Jeet.
Bro, come on.
Okay, he has actually a slight gap. He works with it. He's even caught a glimpse of another. This time, Jax catches him 3-3, but still 2 SMGs for Aatralis. Can they make it work, Hank?
Time will tell. They've got lots of information towards the lobbies, so they can at least focus towards upper right now. They're only threat of danger as they go down towards the lower bomb site. But as you can see, G2 edging up towards heaven. Now they've got up. They've got a smoke and a couple of flashes. A grenade, though. Not quite full damage there, but certainly weakens them for the SMGs.
Jax has a molly here.
20 seconds. It's getting awkward, especially if Jax goes down. They've got 2 frags. Kenny can't clutch, and Magisk, he secures another for Aatralis. That was a great chance for G2. Squandered in the final moments.
Still a difficult round there for Aatralis. Great shots coming in from G2 after giving up a couple there. It was Kenny Esther found Glaive. They managed to get a kill towards heaven as well. It was looking good for sure, but it all started here. I haven't seen a successful
of Aatralis here, so that's the changing of the tide, at least in that regard. You can see what that looks like as far as the rounds are concerned. And now with G2, I don't want to say backs against the wall, it's about number 1, but with some questions to ask themselves here. They should be going for just a partial buy. They'll get the max loss bonus into the next round of 3,400. So with what they have here, you know, just get some Tech 9s. Similar scenes as what we saw Aatralis walking away with in the first half.
And just to note as well, you can see Aatralis, they already have a map under their belt.
Already we are seeing nice mow down of the ramp push. In fact, Device